Peace, peace. Shout out to the YouTube community. It's your boy Lus Gaming. If you haven't done it already, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're into Web3 or gaming content. I do some cryptocurrency talk, but I like to focus on the gaming tokens and really just gaming in general. Today I wanted to do a quick review on Gala Games. I consider myself a Gala supporter. Play quite a few of the games that they have available, and just wanted to give my opinion on Gala, what they got going on. It was just a few games really, some concerns and what I like about certain projects. And we just gonna dive right in. Again, if you haven't already, smash them buttons for me. So at the top of the list, we have Champions Arena. This is gonna be a really short list because I haven't played some of these games like Champions Arena. Got some really awesome reviews. From what I understand, people enjoy playing. It's just not really the type of game that I'm into. I don't really like turn-based games that much, so I haven't played that. It's not one that interests me. But it did get some really awesome reviews. So I don't have much to say about that. I did play Legacy. Right, Legacy just came out. It was a little slow. I want to jump back in there. I probably will eventually. Um, but I'm just waiting. Let them work out a few bugs. So, because again, it just launched. I believe it's like October 26th. So it's really, really early. It did seem interesting, and it has an interesting kind of storyline. So I'm gonna play that one, but I can't really comment on it right now. Eternal Paradox is not out yet. It's not really my type of game, so I probably won't play that either. Dragon Strike is a mobile puzzle RPG. It's just like Candy Crush, but it has a lot of building and crafting elements to it. It's more like a battler. It's fun. I play that. It's just something to do when you're not, sitting in the DMV, BMV. Play. If you play Candy Crush, you might like Dragon Strike. It's the same kind of game. Poker Go is poker. It's mobile and browser based. I think it's probably browser based. Yep, browser based. It's a poker game, man. You can't go wrong with poker. Play poker. Well, I play it on mobile and in the browser. But awesome game. It's poker. If you like poker, you will enjoy Poker Go Play. Spider Tanks is fun. Um, I will probably play Spider Tank. I don't have a lot to say, so it's just gonna be fast. But I don't have a lot to say about Spider Tanks. I do play Spider Tanks. I think I enjoy playing Spider Tanks. I would like to see maybe a few more game modes. I don't even know exactly what kind, so I'm just waiting to see where they take that. But it's fun. I do like Spider Tanks. I don't really focus on the earning aspect as much because I think all of that is just it'll come right as long as people get into the game and they focus on the gameplay. If the game's fun, I think eventually it'll come. So I don't really focus on that as much right now. Common Ground World, formerly known as Town Star. I played Town Star a lot. Probably played Town Star about a year and a half. I haven't played it for a few months now, but I do plan on getting back into there. Town Stars or Common Ground World now. It's a decent game. It feels like it should be more of a mobile game, something that you can do on your phone, but you can, but it's not really made for mobile. It feels like it should be, but cool game. Not a lot to say about that. I do wish they would add a lot more to. I probably could go in on that a little bit. Um, I think they need to add more activities, things to do inside that. Like after you got your town built up, like um, I thought it would be awesome to for them to add like because you creating businesses anyway, but I like the farming aspect of it. Like why not allow people to breed horses in Common Ground World or well Town Star felt a little bit better. I don't know exactly where they're going with the common ground world. They might look down on breeding horses now, so whatever. Next, we got Superior. Superior is fucking awesome. Superior is an awesome fucking game. I really hope that they do more with Superior. It feels like it should be PvP. You know, some type of battle royale modes. I would even like to see an open world element in Superior because it's a beautiful game. It's a really beautiful game, and I enjoy playing it. I think they need to do a lot more with it. But Superior is a fun game. I like Superior. I think they got a winner with that one. They need to do a lot more with it. In my opinion, I would love to get some feedback uh either in the chat or in Discord. Let me know what you think. Like do you think Superior would be interesting if it had an open world aspect to it or a PvP element, Grit, I played Grit. I think Grit needs a incredible amount of work done to it. I didn't really have fun playing it. It seemed like they was going in the right direction with it, but it just seemed really rough around the edges. So I didn't have fun playing Grit. Um, Shooting seemed a little off, or maybe I just suck. I don't like the horse riding as much. I like the crouching, and I just felt like it needed a lot of work. Felt like it needed a lot of work. Um, Meow Match is another puzzle. It's like Candy Crush. I don't play that. I don't like cats. You a cat person? Sorry, I don't like cats. Legend Reborn is a card strategy game. I played that a few times. It was decent. I played Splinterlands, so it's kind of like Splinterlands a little bit. Um, that was the first real like core game that I got into with Splinterlands. That I never played anything like that before, and this reminded me of that. It was decent. I could play that. Probably gonna play Legends Reborn a little bit when they get that back up and going. I played a few of the play tests. It was fun. So I like the graphics. I think they're gonna have to do a lot with it um, to make it stand out because it's a lot of the kind of card or strategy turn based games out there. I think that whole market getting a little oversaturated, especially in the blockchain space, Web3 space. It's probably 100 different fucking card games out there right now. Everybody's got a card game or two or three. It's crazy. And this is the one everybody's waiting for. I should blow this up a little bit. This is the one. This is the fucking one. It's Mirandus, people. Everybody, this is the one. This is the fucking one that everybody's waiting on. Well, this and maybe maybe one or two more, but this is the one. Like it's not. This is definitely. I think this is their what do they call it? Their flagship game. Got a lot resting on that, and I like pretty much everything they doing with the gameplay. I'm interested to see what the combat is like. They mentioned that they might do because right now it's a first person game, right? It's just a first person game. But they mentioned that they might add. See something. Uh oh. They mentioned that they might add third person, which I really hope they do because I've never really played a game in first person like sword and shield combat that I liked. It just seems kind of crazy, very limited. You can't see the moves. It's not really. I hope they do the third person thing because I'm really interested in where they go with the combat, right? And I just think third person combat is better, especially when you talking about melee or melee combat. It just looks better, right? Let me know your opinions. I said that in the Discord. I got a lot of pushback before, but whatever. I think it'll look way better in third person. So I hope they I hope they working on that now. Um, but yeah, overall, I think what they doing with Mirandus is like, as far as the gameplay that I see, with the hunting and just the survival elements, I think that's awesome. Big, like a really really big concern that I have about Mirandus is the limits that they put on kind of like building, right? They're saying that you gotta stay the night in Mirandus or in a town or in somewhere with a bed to you can't establish a camp outside of certain places. Like, so if you're out in the wild, or if you can't just build your base anywhere like you could do in a lot of MMOs nowadays. I think that's a huge, huge problem. I think they're gonna have to address that really, really soon. Um, there are a lot of really, really popular MMOs, and the reason they are popular is because of that customization. People can go out into the world, build a base wherever they want, and just live off the land. Like, that is a really, really important aspect to MMOs, and I've noticed, especially in a lot of the MMOs that's coming out. Um, Enshrouded for one, awesome. Played that play test. Watched a bunch of videos, other people playing it too, and just some of the stuff that people was building was awesome. It's just like the game that they said it's like what is the name? I needed a minute. Valheim. Awesome building elements. Few other games that I've been keeping an eye on. MMOs coming out soon. Really big emphasis on customization, base building, and just the freedom, like giving players the freedom to do what they want in the world. Mirandus is going in the opposite direction. Um, it's already kind of handicapped being a Web3 game, right? It's not a ton of people in the Web3 gaming space. Period, right? I think it's gonna change eventually, but we still some years out from that. Mass adoption probably still some years out. Um, if Mirandus is seeking to be like one of the games that kind of cross over or bring some traditional gamers over to the Web3 gaming, that is not the way to do it. Be like restricting people's gameplay is going to turn a lot of people off, and just when people play games, obviously it's competitive, but when you see certain stuff in the game, you want it, and typically you can get it if you grind hard enough, right? In the world of Mirandus, there are only the four citadels. I believe it's four of them. So nobody else can ever have a citadel or a castle or their own town. They got the towns of the Duke. Like, nobody will ever be able to do that, and I think that's gonna make a lot of people not want to play the game because they. I just watched a play test of I keep forgetting the name of all these games. I watch a lot of gaming videos, but I forgot whose video I watched. It was like Osmond Gold or something like that. PAX Day. Um, they were in a playtest for PAX Day, and they built a fucking castle. It was 50, 60 fucking people, and they just start building shit, and it was different castles, or not everybody had castles, but it was a lot of like little cottages, and they basically in a few days they created a whole entire town, and like that's the kind of freedom that people want in a video game. So it's really concerning to me that Mirandus is going in the opposite direction. I think that they need to rethink that. There needs to be certain places out in the world, like even if those places are disconnected from any type of you know blockchain related transactions, like you can't mint or what is it? I'm guessing you can't work with Materium outside of Mirandus, right? So there could be places throughout Mirandus where other players could build bases, but you can't do certain stuff unless you're like there has to be something that allows other people freedom to do stuff in Mirandus, or it's going to be a really big turnoff. But I think they go in the right direction. I think they're going in the right direction. They mentioned something about the arena. I hope they do that too. I got some more thoughts on that. That could be like if they make the arena portion really really awesome. Like there's he's talking about fighting exemplars and shit like that. Like if they get the combat right and they make that just like an awesome gladiator kind of fucking experience, that could be like a gateway to get other players in the game. Like instead of having to have an exemplar to play, you could come and fight in a Mirandus arena as a free to play player. Like just you create your barbarian or your gladiator, I should say, or ones like randomly general, however they want to do it, right? But just give people, just regular Web 2 gamers, traditional gamers, a way to get into the game without interacting with the blockchain, right? So I really hope they go with the arena thing and kind of maybe leave a gateway for other people to get at least a taste of what the gameplay is without having to be an exemplar. Which is another thing that kind of never mind. Never mind. Never mind. But that's for Miranda. So other than that, I think it's in a good spot, right? But I do a few concerns with that. I think they need to rethink some things. Tavern games, very fun stuff. Those are like the games inside Miranda's. So there's card games or some dice games. They mentioned maybe darts, stuff like that. I think that's gonna be awesome. Um, Battlestar Galactica, excuse me. Strategy 4 time MMO. I'm kind of interested in that one. Might play that one, but it's not. I don't think they had playtests or anything, so that one might still be a ways out. Uh, the Walking Dead Empires is fun. I'll play that. Um, yeah, I'm kind of excited for where they go with that. I really wish that they would have made that third person too. I'm a third person kind of guy. Um, but the game's fun, so I don't have a lot of critiques for that. I have fun playing the game. I was just playing it earlier, so shout out to the Walking Dead Empires team. Did an awesome job with that. Keep it up. Um, this month, I don't have a lot of critiques for this either. I think they're going in the right direction with Last Expedition, survival, first person shooter. It's a fun game. You land on an alien planet, craft some guns, you craft your graph packs, you craft shields, and you just kill a bunch of fucking aliens and kill the other team. You gotta collect pieces of the I think it's called a core. Collect fragments. Get enough fragments, it becomes the core, and you gotta escape with that. So it's a extraction shooter too. that game's fun. I think they're doing awesome with that. I saw they show screenshots in the Discord a lot of what the new. I think they moved it. I don't know if they. I think they're moving it to Unreal Engine 5. So they got the game looks awesome. It's fun to play already, but more and more like they take another year on this game. It's gonna be fucking amazing. This already really like it's totally playable. Like it's totally playable. They're like a little bit of graphics they could polish up, but that game's good. I think this is okay. Two more. Echoes of Empires, another strategy 4 time game. I've played that. I had fun. First time I played a game like that. I can't even explain that shit. Like if you don't know what a strategy 4X game is, you gotta Google it or just go fucking play one. Just like just a lot of clicking. It's not super interactive. Like you like press some shit and just walk away from the computer for a while and just come back and then usually it's I like it. I like it because it don't take a lot of maintenance to just keep playing the game. Just come check on it every once in a while. So that's pretty cool. And Fortitude, last one, right? Uh, I played one playtest of this, I believe. Feels like a mobile kind of game. I used to have a mobile. I forgot what the name of it was, but I had a mobile game on my phone. Mobile means but I had a game like this on my phone that I used to play, so I could probably see myself playing something like that. It's just like it's a tower defense. You build your base. Other people raid you. They try to just go to war with other people, raid other people. It's fun. Just continuously build up your army. It's a decent game. Um, but yeah, that's all of the games for Gala. Um, Excited, man, to see what they got coming because they haven't announced any new games for a while. So I'm excited to see what they got, what else they got on the horizon. I did want to mention this because it's kind of where are we at? Okay, this right here. The the rep no license. I didn't want to mention this. I don't like being discouraged in the projects. It's kind of like I hope everything on Gala does good, right? Does well. Hope everything that they do does well. But I don't like that they mentioned that maybe rep might be getting bought. I just don't like I really don't like that idea. I don't think I think the social media space um, let me see, how do I say this? I think that the social media space is a, obviously it's a really competitive space, and I don't think what Rep has talked about is I don't think it sets it apart from any other social media site out there. Really. Again, I don't want to be too critical because I hope that it does well, but I don't. I would much as a again as a supporter of Gala Games. I would much rather see, and I would like everybody else's opinion on this. So if you watch this long and you got some feedback on this, let me know. Let me know. Um, but I would much rather see Gala spend more money on gaming projects than on social media. I don't see Rep being competitive in the social media space. I don't see it being competitive at all. Um, really just because like it's like people like it's a brand thing. I brought up, let me see really fast. Right. So I brought up just the top 23 Just listed over here. I don't have to go all the way down the page. It's a lot. But this is the top 23. I think it's on Buffer. You see it. Decent website. Pretty solid numbers, right? Got the top 23 social media app platforms for 2024 and was the end of 2023. Uh, Facebook 3 billion users, YouTube 2.5 billion. You got your top, right? WhatsApp, Instagram 2 billion, TikTok at a billion, Telegram 700 million, Snapchat half a billion, a little more than that. All the way down to 23, right? And with Discord with 154 million. Discord is really popular. And they sitting at 154 million users. I think it is. I think but that's whatever. Um, Twitch only has 140 million monthly active users. Twitch. Threads 23 million is relatively new. Mastodon, I never heard of Mastodon or Blue Sky. So Mastodon at 1.7 million. That's not. I don't think that Rep could get like. I just don't see a reason why. Like if as a businessman or as a content creator, right? I could put my content or I could advertise on Facebook to a platform 3 billion people, YouTube, what like all of these different social media platforms with millions and millions of users, right? Is this the one? I don't think what Rep is offering is enough to build an audience that will persuade people. Like if I got $100 to invest in building a platform, who I'm gonna spend it with? A platform with 10 to 20,000 downloads, or I'm gonna spend it on Facebook and they got millions of billions of fucking downloads. Like that's the what Rep is up against. And I think that even if like they have an awesome idea, which I haven't really heard anything that makes them stand out. This is my opinion. If they do start to kind of get some traction, like Facebook is going to offer that same service in the same format to 3 billion people. Where does that leave Rep? Rep, there is literally nothing that Rep can do that Facebook can't mirror or copycat, clone in like a really short period of time. And like if Rep like this treasure thing, it's I just don't see it. I just don't see it. I just don't see it. So I would much rather prefer that they spent whatever they thinking about spending on Rep on something video game related. Um, One thing that I would, and I'm gonna try to end this one, but this kind of went longer than I wanted to. But one thing that I haven't seen or heard, that's why I'm waiting on some game announcements because I haven't like the customization aspect. It's a lot of platforms out there and they're offering different forms of game makers, right? I haven't heard Gala say anything about a game maker. Um, no real metaverse, maybe Vox, but not really. There's just a lot that I think they could do, right? And this is, I have that pulled up, and this is kind of, but if you haven't, let me see if I can find this. Okay, and I'm gonna wrap it up on this note, right? So this is I'm on helixgame.com, right? And they pretty much came up with their own game maker. They're going for the whole role playing thing. So Like this is like one of the best games that like as far as if I've been in Discord, I've seen a lot of what they got going on. It looks awesome, right? It looks awesome. They're going for the Grand Theft Auto kind of vibe, but they're pushing the role playing. I think that's huge. Cause 5M is crazy right now, and I think that's something that Gala needs to focus on. Role playing in this kind of game, right? So and Helix has I think they got a lot of Twitter followers. They're pretty decent sized project, right? So they sitting on 74K, right? Followed by some pretty solid people, but you know what? You gonna buy something? Like why not? Why not try to buy something like this? You know what I mean? You know, just let that play for a little bit, and then we just go. So they got their own game maker. So not only do they got experiences, but they making it easy for people to get in there and create their own experiences. Like I would love to see Gala invest in something like this. It doesn't have to be Helix metaverse. It'd be awesome if it was, because it seems like they're really far along. Um, I'm waiting on the access code, so I haven't actually played, but I've been in the Discord. There's a lot of people playing the games already, building games inside their game maker. This is the kind of project I would love to see Gallo invest in, right? And this video's not that. It's about to be over with. It's about to be over with. Just wanted to go take a peek at it. They got the whole market set up and everything. We gonna wrap it up there, man. It really look. Let me see. It looks like an awesome game. I'm gonna do a review on this as soon as I get my access code. Cause I don't know if I'm gonna get into the game maker, but I kind of want to. Um, the chair, man, Gala Games, big supporter. I think they're gonna be a leader in the Web3 space, Web3 gaming space. A few concerns for a few of their projects, but overall, I think they're doing awesome work over there, man. Shout out to Gala Games, and shout out to you people. You made it this far in the video. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. I think I broke like 110 subscribers. Shout out to everybody who subscribed to my channel. I really do appreciate it. You are fucking awesome. If you haven't, I'm at 112 now. How about that? How about that? I'm at 112 now. I thought I was supposed to get notifications for that kind of thing, but I haven't been getting them. I just look on there and another subscriber that came on in. I appreciate you, man. Hit the button. I don't really, people don't really share a lot of videos. I don't know if I'm that entertaining, but we gonna get up out of here, man. Lust Gaming, Gala Games review. Awesome shit they got going on over there. Thank you for tuning in. Subscribe to the channel, hit the like button. We out of here, man. Peace.